Duncan's Road is really nice for rolling turns. So
Yes.
we should just all get in a pace line and just do really nice rolling turns on Duncan's Road because it's really pretty.
And there's a winery halfway along.
Do rolling turns because it's really pretty. I've never heard that.
Said
The
nobody.
scenery's nice.
Said nobody ever.
There's a winery.
Usually you do the opposite. If it's really pretty, you slow down and just take in the scenery.
Take your turn at the back and look sideways.
Good morning, you absolute legends. I am meeting up with Simon just down here. It's a beautiful morning, a little bit chilly, but just outside of Meetung, Simon and I are going to ride and do the Australian National Masters Championships. I don't know whether you say that, Australian Masters National Championships, but anyway, it's in October. We're going to do the course now, and it's about a 35k loop, I think. So I'm not sure yet. Simon knows all about it. It's how was that sunrise?
That was pretty good.
It was out of control. Good morning all.
Warming up.
We're riding the road race course, but we're not racing.
We are riding the road ride course. Conversation pace.
How do you say Masters, Australian Masters National Championships? Do you say Australian National Masters Championship?
You're the man.
You say the Simon Anderson Consultants Australian Masters Road Championships.
How's that? Listen to it. Just getting the sponsor deal.
Better get it in. Spoken like a true business.
Good on you, mate. I like it. I like it a lot. What's that?
Joey.
Sure, it's supported by
Joe's our mayor.
Joe's your man for what?
He's the mayor.
Oh, you're the mayor? Oh, right. Well, there we go. I thought you said the man.
He's the
man as
He's
well.
the captain of the bunch today.
What sort of a result does having all these bike riders stay in the hotels and eat in the restaurants? What sort of an impact is it? Is it a minor, like a good minor bump, or is it really good for business?
It's a significant bump. You know, there's estimates of around $1.2 million
Really?
as a drop into the region over those 4 days.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's actually showcasing the region and having people that have never been here before visit and think, well, this is not a bad place, I might come back one day.
Yeah. So you're going to sit on the front then? You haven't ridden your bike in what, a month?
A month.
All right, we're putting you straight on the front for training purposes.
That's fantastic.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good looking bike.
It's so simple, isn't it? There's nothing to it. I mean, it's so, it looks so minimal when you compare it to these massive tubes.
Yeah. Okay, because we're doing the Masters National course, I thought I'd do a bit of a running commentary on how the course goes. Within 2 kilometres of the start of the race, it goes up this absolute berg. It's quite steep for about 500 metres, and then it's a gradual incline for another, say, 700 metres. So make sure you warm up if you're doing that race in October. Like, do a really good warm up before you start the road race. All right, so we turn left over the bridge, and then it's another very tough climb up to, I think they had the KOM like the year I raced it 3 years ago. So yeah, it's a tough climb, so be ready for it as soon as you turn left over the bridge. What a house on the hill, hey?
Yeah, they have a few functions up there.
Do they? Oh, so it's a function centre, it's not a house.
Well, a bit of both.
All right, halfway up the hill, how are we going? You loving it?
No, not really.
I'm glad you're honest. You can't see it on camera, but it's about 9%, and it goes for ages. So we're about halfway up now, and yeah, in the race they come up here at warp speed. I remember 3 years ago I did this race and got dropped just towards the top here, but managed to chase and get back on, because once you come over the top, the loop, they do a loop and it flattens out, not flattens out, but it's rolling, so you can sort of get back on, and even if you're not a climber, you should be right once you're out on the actual circuit. Local knowledge, we're on the course and we're lost due to these jokers.
Well, let's go to
Thanks to the naming rights.
let's go to the Simon Anderson Consultants Masters webpage and have a look.
The naming rights sponsor doesn't even know the course. So I thought it was left here.
No, it's next
Yeah,
one.
well I thought it was
Promise you,
too.
because I was
I
on
thought
the
it was
corner.
Watts's Road.
I marshalled that corner.
You sure?
Hang on.
We're gonna have a
What do you
look.
reckon, Gaynor?
This is gravel
Oh,
anyway. boy.
I reckon it's
No,
that
it's
way.
not
You reckon
gravel
straight?
here, I've ridden it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I reckon.
So you're Scott Rotino's mum.
I am, aren't I lucky?
Where's Scott?
He's in Brisbane racing the National CX round 5 and 6.
Yeah, nice. We'll have to give him a plug on that. We'll give him a plug. We'll put his Instagram up.
Righto.
It's a class act Instagram account too.
At Where's Scott?
At Where's Scott?
That's the boy.
All right. So I was thinking that we've come to this spot. I was thinking it was left here, right?
Yep,
Straight up there.
You and I agree on that.
But half the group thinks it's straight, and then the next left. So we're just trying to work that out now. I should bring up my Strava file from 2013.
You'll get sad.
I know, I will be sad. I was going much faster back then.
So we've...
That's the course, is it?
Yep,
Where's that? What website's that? Cycling Australia?
yep. And we do... I reckon you and I are wrong. I reckon these guys are
Alright. Don't you hate it when you're positive about something but you just can't tell people? That's where Eric's at right now.
Yeah.
We're actually about to pass Sarsfield Estate Winery on this road, and when we go left,
Yeah.
we go past straight past Nicholson River Winery, and
Okay.
then back out on the
better pull him
Stevensons
there, I
Road.
think.
So are they two sponsors of the event?
No,
We better get 'em
They're
on
not,
board.
but they should be. Yeah.
Yeah,
one
we
of
should be.
But
This
we're
is
gonna
our
look
plea to
after
them. We're going to
because
send
we're
them this
closing their
video.
road.
Yeah, absolutely.
Simon and I are back in Meetung. We're just heading to the local cafe for breakfast.
And that's amazing.
So we've arrived at breakfast. We've got the whole squad here, just lining up for basically one of everything. But apparently the brekkie here is pretty good, so we're going to enjoy. How is that? There's dolphins right there.
I know. Come closer. I want them to come right up.
How would you attract them over though? You just throw fish in the water. They're literally 20 metres away. How's that?
Oh my god, that's absolutely magical.
You can see the little red wheel on the back of the Volkswagen. That's because we had the puncher, we had the blowout on Friday night. The good humans over here at the big garage Barnsdale have loaned me this car for the weekend, which is very much appreciated. And so Hannah and I are going to go visit a couple of wineries. We've got the baby seat in the back, we've got little Jack in the back, and we're going to go visit a couple of wineries in and around the region.
I'm looking forward to a glass of bread.
Oh yeah? The good thing about this car is it's keyless entry.
Oh, that's the one thing I miss.
What's that?
That's the one thing I miss so
Keyless
bad.
entry is critical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, I wish our Volkswagen doesn't have keyless entry. And I really wish I would give up about 6 things just for it to have keyless entry.
Yeah. Lines.
How cool are these little gates?
Open and lemonade.
No, you gotta go this way. Tastings are this way. Tastings. You can't have any. You can't have any.
You can if I feed him after I
You know, the funny thing is I think your stress levels go down about 10,000 notches when you're out in the country like this. It is just like uber relaxing. There's oranges and stuff all over the ground. There's the vineyard.
There's the sheep.
And they've even got sheep. There's sheep down in the there's just sheep just chilling out amongst the winery. It's weird. Alright, Right, so this is the Cabernet Sauvignon, and this is my second glass of tasting, and I'm just about pissed already. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So we've got a beautiful bottle of Pinot. The Pinot was the pick of the bunch, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Sells out so fast.
So get down here and get some Pinot if you're coming down for the Race Legends. And we'll see you later, Caroline. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet
Thanks
you.
very much.
And nice to meet you, Jack. See you when you're a bit older next year.
I always get a bit intimidated when I taste wine, when I go to wine tastings, because at the end of the day, I'm not very good at understanding what it's supposed to taste like what. But I do like a red wine, and so the Pinot was nice, and I also tried the Cab Sav, and that was pretty good too. But there's a few wineries around here. We'll go check out another one now and see what theirs is like. Right, legends, I've arrived at Nicholson River Winery. I'm going to catch up with Ken here, and we're going to try some of these beautiful wines. So let's head in there and do this.
See, what this area, we're talking about the Gippsland lakes.
Yeah.
See, what we're good at is flavour.
Okay.
Which, so they're different from mainstream Australians, which are in pretty hot, most wines grown in pretty hot areas. It's a very mild climate, it's maritime. We see a whole different side to grapes and wine than most of the rest of Australia. We've got a bit more in common with the North Island and New Zealand, with Mornington, with Northern Tassie. We share something, but that's only a tiny minority of Australia's wine production.
Yeah.
So they're different. And I'll show you this. This is a red, a nice red.
Okay.
And it's Shiraz, but you won't even believe it's Shiraz. Now, the other thing is, don't forget, always discard the first taste. It's your second and third taste. They're the important ones.
Okay.
Try that one, Mark, and you'll see what I mean. Bring it to the mouth. Put a small bit in, which is what you're doing.
Yeah.
But don't swallow. Leave it at the front.
Yeah.
And just at the front.
Okay.
And wait.
Okay.
And see what happens. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mark, give it another try. And then I'll explain.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I swallowed.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Have another go.
And just how long you leave it there for?
No. Leave it at the front. You don't have to swallow. It'll find its own way out. Is that different? How's it different?
I don't know. It's you can really feel the flavour.
Okay.
By doing that.
Exactly. You get more. And I'll tell you what I got you to do. I got you to eat the wine. Okay, this is where most Australians don't experience wine fully because they drink it.
Yeah.
Especially men, and especially red drinkers. Flavour's the key. And I could be talking about strawberries or watermelon or anything you put in your mouth. Tomatoes. What's a good tomato? One with good lingering flavours. What's a cheap tomato? Well, one that looks good, hits you in the front, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's watery, finish nothing.
Yeah.
You know it. When you think about it, you know what good things are in the mouth.
Yeah.
And the wine is the same. There's no difference. A good wine, the criterion for a good wine, exactly the same as for a good tomato.
Yeah.
Okay? But the key is eating. Eat your wine.
Okay.
Eat your wine. Small amount, don't swallow. It's all in your breathing, actually. It's all in your breathing. Just relax and just enjoy the flavours.
Absolute brilliant.
Okay?
Knock knock. So we're kicking around this is Simon's house. It's a beautiful house right on the lakes, and as you can see, they have got a sensational view of the lake right there. That's off the chain. So life is good. We're going to chip into our what is it? Our Tambo bottle of Pinot that they kindly donated to us. Oh, let's do this. Cheers. Good to be here. Cheers, big ears.
Cheers. Cheers.
Welcome, Jack. This one's for you, Jack. There you go. That is Legend Rock, my friends. Just a rock randomly in the water. It's a big ass rock, isn't it?
Yeah. So basically, some fishermen
Yeah,
got heaps of fish
yeah,
and they ate it all,
yeah,
more than they needed,
yeah.
but they didn't feed their dogs. So as punishment for their greed, the fishermen were turned to stone.
That is the most tears story that I've ever heard. That is the tears story ever.
It's protected. You could be turned to stone now.
The Legend Rock is now protected. Okay.